Hi everyone, today I'm going to show a very useful hack which you can use in your Zoom G1X1 guitar processor, which is adding a 3.5mm audio output jack, which you can use to output the audio directly through your speaker system or through a headphone. For that you won't be needing any quarter-inch to 3.5mm converter jack, which can save you from a big hassle. In this video I'm not going to show how to disassemble the Zoom G1X1, as there are plenty of videos available to disassemble this guitar processor. So I will request all of you guys to check out any of the disassemble videos, but whatever you do, you will have to do it carefully. And the hack I'm going to show you today contains a major risk of damaging the whole guitar multiphase processor if you are not used to working with soldering irons or working with PCBs. So whatever you do, you have to do it on your own risk. Anything goes wrong, I will not be responsible for any of the damage caused, because this is a hack, and if you have any warranty, this might void your warranty. For this procedure you are going to need some specific tools. For example, if you have a handheld battery operated drill, then it might be very useful. Then you are going to need a filer, then you are going to need some sort of screwdrivers, cutter, 3 pieces of wire, and most importantly a 3.5mm audio jack. This 3.5mm audio jack I have salvaged from an old speaker, so I'm going to use it for this project. So at first what you need to do is that you are going to have to make a drill around here. I have chosen this spot because it fits the 3.5mm audio jack easily. As you can see that it goes directly in here, and you can plug in a headphone or a 3.5mm compatible speaker directly through here, so you won't have to use a quarter-inch jack. So this makes the Zoom G1X1 very portable and very handy. After creating the drill, you might have to clean around here a bit with the filer I have shown, and any plastic residue you need to cut it out and level so that nothing obstructs the 3.5mm audio jack's steel part, so that it completely gets out from inside, so that after putting a jack inside, there shouldn't be any problem. After preparing this part, we are going to have to solder 3 wires in this 3.5mm audio socket. To install the 3 wires, you can check out the pinouts on the internet, it's available, but still I'm going to describe it in this video. The pin here, you can see it's the ground pin, and this pin you need to put 2 wires here, and in the same configuration your wire needs to be soldered in the Zoom G1X1 PCB. So you can see the resemblance. This is the ground, this is the ground, this is the left output, and this is the right output, this is the left output, this is the right output. So you will have to do it exactly in the order it can be seen here. So at first I'm going to solder the wires here. Be careful with the display module, as you can easily damage this display module, and spare display modules are not available as far as I know. Right now I'm going to solder 3 wires in the 3.5mm audio socket. So to make the process easier, I have 3 different colored wires here. I'm going to use the black one for the ground, the red one for and the red and yellow for the left and right output, so that it will be easier to spot the wires and determine where to put which. So after soldering all the wires in the 3.5mm audio socket like this, you are going to have to solder the ends into the PCB of the Zoom G1X1 guitar processor. So as I have mentioned earlier, you are going to have to solder these wires in the same pattern as if the 3.5mm audio jack is going to be put in this way. So the 3 wires you need to solder with the pins of the quarter-inch audio output jack in this pattern. So the black wire needs to be connected with the ground pin, the red wire needs to be connected with the left pin, and the yellow wire needs to be connected with the right pin. So I'm going to solder these wires in that configuration. So after soldering all the wires, it's always a very good idea to check the audio output if it's working before putting everything back, because that will help you to not having to reopen the processor if anything goes wrong. I'm going to check if everything is working properly. So to do that, I need to reconnect my processor's display output module with the motherboard and power up the processor and connect my guitar with the processor and check. So as you can see, I have powered on my Zoom G1 X1 processor. So right now I'm going to connect my guitar, and after connecting the guitar cable, I will connect the 3.5mm audio cable with the 3.5mm audio jack just now, which we have installed. The guitar goes in here. This is the 3.5mm audio socket. So I'm going to connect the speaker cable right now. So this cable is connected to my speakers. So as you can see, after connecting the 3.5mm audio output to the speaker cable, the speaker is now working. So right now we are going to test a headphone in the same port. If you can hear, I'm holding the headphone directly over the microphone of my camera, so you might be able to hear some audio. So you can now see that I can directly use computer speakers or headphone with the Zoom G1 X1 processor without the need of any 1/4" to 3.5mm audio converter, which frees us up from a very big hassle, because most of the time those converters don't work, or they get wasted or unusable easily after a week or two. So this way we won't have to use any converter. And after checking that this socket works with the main output, right now I'm going to fix the socket inside the processor with the help of a glue. I forgot to mention in the video that you will need some sort of glue. Preferably if you use 1-drop instant adhesive or super glue like this will help. So right now I'm going to install the socket inside the processor. So I'm going to put just a little bit of the glue in the hole where I'm going to put the 3.5mm audio socket. Only a little bit, because if you put too much, then it will clog the connections, so it won't work properly if the connections are clogged. So after putting the glue in, I'm going to put the 3.5mm audio socket inside also. So now you can see that the 3.5mm audio socket fits in here perfectly. So we let the glue dry in, and after that we reassemble the guitar processor. So after putting everything back in place, you can now see that the 3.5mm audio jack is here. So I've connected my guitar, I've powered on my guitar processor through the USB with a power bank. So right now I'm going to connect my computer speakers directly in the 3.5mm audio jack. So I won't be needing any 1/4" jack or any kind of converter to use the processor from now on. I can directly plug in any headphone or any speakers to use the processor. So it increases the portability of the guitar processor, and it's a very handy hack, helpful trick, whatever you can say. I'm connecting the jack in the socket. So now you can see that I've connected my speaker with the processor. Now I can play the guitar directly through my computer speakers. Now you can see that you can directly connect any sort of speaker which has 3.5mm audio jack or any kind of headphone in the guitar processor, and you can directly plug and play. So that's it for the video, and if you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the like button. Share the video with anyone who might be needing this video, and for further updates and new videos, subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can ask me in the comments. I will try to reply. Thank you.